Okay, we'll continue Chie's story.
I wish you good luck.
A cliffhanger.
Who the hell are you? Why are you after us?
Okay, if you are waiting for Margaret's secret ending, there's none. That's the only Margaret's secret scene that we already shown, so...
We've come to take you in. Would it clear things up if I mention the name Kirijo?
The Shadow glared hatefully at the guy in the cape. The red cape guy takes off his suit and glares back at Miss President and her Shadow. What? What does it mean by taking her in?
No! I'll never go back there! Damn it! Get back here!
The girl suddenly runs out of the room. Her Shadow is in hot pursuit.
Wait!
The guy in the cape tries to follow, but he tripped over Kanji, who's still on the floor. Kanji mumbles something and stops her. The girls and her Shadow are incredibly fast. They left just a second ago and I can't even see them anymore. The guy with the cape stands up, annoyed, and dark his tongue. His face planted and he doesn't seem that bothered by it. Doesn't that hurt? But aside from that...
Who are you, really? What did you do to Kanji-kun?
We had a battle between men. Could you turn down a challenge for the title of strongest man?
Huh? What's he talking about? What the hell were you up to, Kanji-kun? I have too many questions to ask that I don't know where to begin. The guy turned his back to me.
I need to go after them. You're better off forgetting what you just saw.
Whoa, wait a sec. That's all very well for you to say, but... Hey, I said wait!
Without another word, she runs off. Talk about a one-sided conversation. Couldn't he have at least seen his name?
That guy is so bizarre. I couldn't sense him approaching at all, and I can't track his presence now either.
Chan bites her lips in frustration. It doesn't look well. She must have been concentrated hard this whole time. Of course, she's been under a lot of stress up until now. You need to let her rest a bit.
Hey, Rise-chan, take care of Kanji for me.
Huh? Are you going after him?
Of course. No way I can leave that red cape weirdo or Miss President be.
She can't push you down with her persona, but I'll catch up to them on foot. The basic of police investigation are in the legwork after all. Better be ready for when I catch up with you, Mr. Red Cape. After a bit of running around, I finally spot the conscious cape turning a corner in a hallway. He was really fast, could barely keep up with him, but thankfully, the gym should be up ahead, even though there's no way to be sure of that there. Good, I can take him on from here.
Hold it right there, Buster!
The guy stops to look back at me and frown, but he doesn't attempt to run off again. Did he have a change of heart? I don't know what's going on, but now I can catch up with him.
You're gonna tell me what's going on! Who is that Labrys girl? Is she really a machine? And why are you after her? What are you gonna do once you catch her?
What good would knowing that do you?
What?
I'm here on a certain mission. You could even call it a duty. My resolution is nothing like yours, based on curiosity.
A duty?
He wraps his knuckles on the air behind me, and there's sound. It seems like there's another invisible wall keeping him from going on.
Ridiculous Grand Prix is still going on.
What? Wait, you mean...
I quickly turn around and check the section I just come through. When I reach out my hand, I feel a wall there.
We're trapped. So, like, Dewey...
That's what you get for coming after me so recklessly. The rule that one opponent must be defeated is still in effect.
One of the tournament's rules, you can't leave it if you don't fight and win. In other words, in order to keep following the girl, I have to fight the scary-looking dude. He slammed Kanji straight through the wall. I'm sure this guy has to be a Persona user too. He said that he come to take her in. I'm guessing he came through the TV on his own too. Do I have a chance of beating this guy? No, I can't doubt to myself. I have to do this. I muster up all my courage and square off against him.
Alright, I accept.
Huh. Why are you willing to go to such lengths to catch up to Labrys?
Labrys? So I guess that's Miss President's real name.
I don't know why. I just know that she was in pain. I don't know if my reasons are better or worse than yours, but I can't turn my back on her.
When I see that, his eyes get even stronger. I almost flinch, but I know that I can't look weak in front of this guy. I glare right back at him. I've seen this look in people's eyes before. I've seen it in people acting with determination and never waver. In the eyes of my friends, while we fought so hard all through last year. I can't look away from that trace of resolve. That's when his expression softens slightly, and he answered.
Alright. To answer your questions, what you saw was the 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon Labrys. She was given a heart so she could use a persona.
A weapon? Then she really is a robot. But she's so cute. And she even sounds like a normal girl. Oh, so that's what her lost memories were about. And since she has a heart, she has a shadow too.
She has a shadow? Do you mean the thing where there's 2 of her?
I know and tell him about how this world works, especially about the shadows. I'm not great at explaining things, but I already told Labrys not too long ago, so I should know what to say, I hope. The guy in the cave listened quietly, nodding now and again, asks if he understands everything I'm saying.
I get it now. The mastermind behind all this isn't Labrys, but her shadow.
I think that's it anyway. She didn't have any memories and thought she was the student council president. But I wonder what's with this tournament. What could she have wished for to make this happen?
I have some suspicions about that. Labrys may have been forced to do some inhumane things while she was in development. Her original circumstances may be related to the setup of this Grand Prix.
Then, this tournament is a reenactment of what Labrys went through in her past?
Looks like you'll be alone forever. No one can understand you. I recall what the shadow shot. Is that what Labrys had been feeling all this time?
She just wanted someone to understand how she felt. Is that it?
That's why she made people fight against their friends, because he had to do it in her past. But still, nobody could understand her. That may have been what the shadow was saying. I was doubting her, too. I didn't even try to believe what she was saying. Even though my way of doing things wasn't great, I'm starting to get lost in my own talk. But the cave guy speaks up.
That's all I can tell you. If you still want to search for her, you'll have to defeat me to move on. What'll it be?
I search for the right words within me. I need to think it through before I say anything. I can see the strange in his eyes, waiting for me to say the right things. I can't say I'm doing this just because.
If Labrys wished to make us go through what she went through, that means she wanted to be understood. She wanted someone to save her.
That's just your guess, though.
But if it's possible I'm right, then I can't abandon her. That's why I won't go back until I've saved her. Her heart is worth fighting for.
Looking straight into his eyes as I say this, and he smiles. But even though he's smiling, he suddenly seems a lot more menacing.
What's your name? Mine's Akihiko Sanada.
I'm Chie Satonaka, a 3rd year at Yasagami High.
I like the fire in your eyes. Then let's fight. And see whose passion comes out on top.
Not even make them hate each other.
Final fight!
Time for an
This way!
Come on. I'm getting better at this. was a hard fight.
I won?
Looks like it.
I won. Akiko's son stands up and quietly speaks to me.
Tell me, Chie, what are you gonna do when you get to Labrys?
What will I do when I get to her? Indeed, to answer this properly, now that I've won, I can't half-ass anything.
I'm gonna apologize for saying such awful things to her. But that's not all. I want to talk to her. Really come to an understanding with her. Even if things are too painful for you to endure on your own, you can still overcome them if you have friends to help. I know that, and I want to show her that too. That's why I won't let her be alone, no matter what.
It's no good. I want to be strong and straightforward, but my feeling got ahead of my brain, and I could say it the way I wanted to. I mean, it's kind of embarrassing, but that's honestly how I feel. I stand there sheepishly, but Akiko-san's expression softens, and he smiles. It's not the same as the determined smile he had before. This is a kind one.
Remind me a little of my friends.
Your friends?
I'm sure you'll be able to do the right thing. Do what your heart tells you.
With that, he takes off his cape and sits on the ground. He hasn't said anything more, but I can tell what he meant. Hurry up and go in my place. That's what he's saying, right?
Okay, thank you very much.
I thanked him before I realized what I was saying. I mean, Akiko believed in me. Even though we just met, he's placing his faith in me. I may not be the best talker, but if we communicate with our fears and we've come to an understanding, then all I can do now is run. My legs, my heart, everything's so alike. I should be able to reach out to that girl now. Sure.
I finally made it back.
While I was on the way, Mr. contacted me. Labrys and not her Shadow. Labrys and her Shadow seem to have returned to the announcement room together. They're together, that most likely means that Labrys has been taken captive by the Shadow. If they're in the same place, then Akiko and I will make the fight take the bite in time. Luckily, Mr. said that she's already escaped to a different room. She's complaining about how heavy Kanji-kun is too. I guess he hasn't woken up yet. In any case, when I open this door, there'll be a one-on-one battle against the Shadow. I take a deep breath and open the door.
Miss Labrys? Are you here?
That man told you to come here, didn't he?
The moment I enter, a sight full of squads out to me. I see the speaker standing alone in the center of the room. You see the Shadow? No, this is Labrys herself. Of course, the Shadow has to be watching from close by too. Can't let my guard down.
No, he didn't. I came here because I wanted to.
You just want to capture me like all the others. Well...
Labrys reached out for the battle axe attached to her back. Can't see in her eyes that she's serious about this.
Labrys, I didn't come here to fight you.
I'm never going back there. I never want to get put through that again. I'm gonna run away. Just you watch me. If anyone gets in my way, I'll stomp them all!
No use. She's not listening. She's completely worked up. It must be because her fast was so painful. But I need her to calm down right now. I'll brace myself for the fight and get ready.
I'm sorry. I can't stop now. There's something I need you to know.
Fighting Labrys. She shouldn't have her persona right now.
Finally! Fight!
is this? Smashing battle? Bottom? Okay.
Why? Why won't anyone understand?
Labrys, I wanted to...
I kneeled down to talk to Labrys, who was on the floor. The scenery beyond the glass wall began to distort. Yes. What is this? It's so horrifying it almost fell backwards. This thing seems like people are hanging everywhere. There's a giant furnace-like object in the center, and more of the things crammed into it like trash. What in the world is this? Don't tell me. Is this what Labrys has kept hidden inside her heart? When I come back to my sense, I notice that a shadow has appeared behind Labrys.
Don't you get it? That'll never happen. You! Of course Chie-san's angry. You did lie to her after all. And wow, you didn't hesitate for a second to attack her. So you do want her to suffer then. You want to make her go through what you did, right? That's not true! You want the everyday boys and girls to experience what you had to go through, right? That's why we're in a school, having a fighting tournament. You want to see close friends fight for their lives against each other. Because if they do that, then they might understand. You want to make them understand. That ain't true!
Labrys clutched her head. I tried to reassure her, but nothing else seems to reach her. It's like the shadow is the only voice you can hear. The shadow twists its mouth into a smile and continues whispering into Labrys' ear.
It was all for nothing. It just left you more of an outcast than ever. It's alright though. I'll take care of everything from here. You are me, after all.
Don't say it!
I'll destroy anyone who doesn't understand you and comes to get in your way. Just like you once did. Stop it!
Don't say it!
That's all a lie. You're not me! Labrys, no! You can't be me! Finally! You finally said it! Now, I can be myself! Yes, the power!
Shadow going berserk, no matter how many times I see it, it's still overwhelming. Now isn't the time to think about stuff like this. Labrys goes limb and falls into the floor. I stand between her and the shadow to protect her.
It's okay. Just wait for me.
I'm exhausted from today's series of battle. The shadow has an immense power. And even worse, I won't win this fight. It's not like anything from last year. But I'm surprisingly confident in myself. Of course, I'm nervous, but I have strong resolve. And it makes up for any fear I might have. I mean, this is my wish after all. My dream too.
I'll make sure to protect you. If this is about wanting to protect someone, I damn well won't lose.
Labrys.
Final. Fight!
What was that about?
with that.
It's over.
The shadow finally stopped moving. I also sank to my knees and the tension drains out of me. The Labrys is safe. He's still trembling behind me, but at least he's not hurt. I was able to protect her, right?
Why?
Huh?
Why did you protect me? Weren't you mad?
Yeah, I can't blame her for thinking that. I was really angry back then, after all. I didn't even try to understand why Labrys was feeling what Labrys was feeling, but seeing Labrys with that blank look on her face is funny for some reason, and I can't help but laugh.
I wasn't mad at all. Actually, it's you who should be mad at me. I said so many awful things to you. I'm really sorry.
I could never be angry at you. I'm the one who did all those awful things.
Labrys looked over to the shadow. There is pain on her face. I wonder if she still can't completely accept her shadow. No, of course you can't. It's not something that you can just accept without a lot of soul searching. He spent his whole time being tormented by what the shadow represented. Considering that Labrys seems like a serious person, she might be the type to think that everything is her responsibility. But that's not true. There's no need for her to beat this one alone. I want to tell her that so badly right now.
Hey, about this Grand Prix. I mean, yeah, it was tough, but it wasn't all bad.
Huh?
It taught me a lot of important things.
My weakness? The ambiguity of the dream I embrace. And I often won. I also was able to remember again the fact that I'm not alone. Just as the shadow said, my weak self-away never completely disappears. But I can't trust that. I mean, I have friends with me after all. I'm not alone. That's why I'll be alright. I'll overcome it no matter how many times I need from now on.
That's why I want to thank you. And your other self over there, too. I still don't know what kind of pain you've been through, so tell me about it. I want you to tell me everything, like how you feel and what you're thinking.
Tell you about myself?
Mm-hmm. I'll listen. If you have something that's too painful to bear alone, then let's work it out together.
Together? I'm not alone anymore?
I nod back to her. After hearing my words, Labrys finally looks up and looks to her other self. She's still trembling, but she isn't looking away anymore. I also got explaining myself, but I think she's understand what I was trying to say. Labrys stands up and walks toward her other self. I watch her as she walks over to the shadow, standing tall. Her posture tells me how to feel. I say I'm alright now.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone. No, you are me after all. This is my persona.